Hey guys, it's Heather. So today I'm going to share with you my current beauty favorites. I did see in my Torrid haul that I posted last, there was a comment that said, hey, show us your makeup favorites. So I thought I would jump on here and show you guys. Now, to be completely honest, over the past several months, I have not been into makeup whatsoever. I keep it pretty basic. If I do wear makeup, it's foundation, concealer, blush, highlight, mascara, and some kind of lip product. Other than that, I haven't worn eyeshadow in probably 4 months. I went to a concert in September and I wore it then. I haven't worn it since. Like, I just kind of go through phases like that. I mean, there's times where I'm like obsessed with eyeshadow, and there's times where I don't even want to mess with it anymore. So I'm just going to show you basically what I've been loving, like when I do apply makeup, and yeah, I thought I would share it with you guys. If there's any go-to products that you have, any go-to lip products, go-to blush, like you just couldn't live without, please let me know down below, because I would love to check those out. So I have compiled in this little bucket on my table here a bunch of different things that I have been loving. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing is these socks from the Dollar Tree. Now, all these have tags on them because I just recently bought new ones, but I wanted to share them with you because these are really good. They're the Snugadoo 2 Super Soft Socks, and I got these different prints. This is just pink, and then these are like red, white, and blue striped, and then these are like blue and mint colored striped. These are the softest socks. They all have the grippers on the bottom, which we have tile in like the kitchen and stuff, and it can get really slick, and these really grip the ground nicely. I really love these. For $1 at the Dollar Tree, they're really good. They're really soft. Now, do they last forever? Of course not. They do start to unravel after, they do start to unravel after use. I mean, they last for a decent while for $1. I see them all the time at all my different Dollar Trees, and they're really good socks for $1. So I wanted to mention these. Like I said, I just stocked up on some new pairs because I love them so much. Okay, so moving on. The next thing, I love this. This is my second one. This is one of the best lotions ever. I love lotion, like scented lotion, Bath and Body Works lotion, but as far as like dry skin, I have severely dry skin on my feet, on my elbows. I get it all over my arms. I mean, I just have dry skin, and so I really like a good body lotion that helps with that. Not necessarily scented. I mean, I love those, of course, but like a really good moisturizing lotion for dry skin. I cannot stand when there is a film left. I hate that feeling so much. I can't handle it. So a lot of the times, dry skin lotions at the store, I mean by different brands, you get them home, you put them on, and they feel really moisturizing, but they start to leave like a film, and your hands feel like there's a film on them, and I don't like that feeling. This one does not do that. This is the Jergens with coconut oil, hydrating coconut, nourishes for visibly softer skin. It's a dry skin moisturizer. It looks like this. It comes in a pump, which we all love whenever there's a pump. This is my second one. I love this lotion. It smells like coconut, not anything real strong, but it's really moisturizing. It doesn't leave that film. I love putting it on my feet, my elbows, my hands. It just leaves them so soft, and it almost leaves like a glow to your skin. And I guess that's the coconut oil, and it does have coconut water in it as well. But this is just like, I think $5 or $6. It does last for quite a while, but like I said, this is my second one. I love this lotion. It's so good. I put it on my husband's back. Grace uses it. I mean, we just all really love it, and I just love how there's not that film left behind, because it just makes it, I don't know, it makes my skin just feel so soft. I just really like it. Like my heels get pretty dry. I can put this on and the next day, I mean, they feel so much better, 10 times better, and I love that. So this is a good lotion. Definitely check it out from the drugstore. Okay, a face wash that I've been loving, and it's a drugstore product. This is by Garnier. It's Skin Active Clean Invigorating Daily Scrub. Now, I am pretty low on this, as you can see. This was like $5 or $6. The scrub is not anything harsh, but there's still a lot of, you still get a good scrub from it, if that makes sense. It says it gently refines your pores, it energizes skin. What really sets this product, just it puts it in its own category for me. It has peppermint beads in it, so whenever you get out of the shower, like after like I use it in the shower, when I get out, you get that cooling effect when that like air hits your face. I love that. That is just something that I just really look forward to when I use this product. It's gentle for every day. I really, really love it. And it was like under $6. It's just so good. It says it was the Allure 2014 Best of Beauty winner, but this is really good. I mean, I really like how it leaves my face feeling really fresh, really clean, and exfoliated. I just really like it. So this is definitely a great product to check out from the drugstore. Now, as far as body products, I have so many Bath & Body Works products, but I usually go in phases. Like, I'll use the same few for like a long time. Like, if you remember from my older videos, the Waikiki Beach Coconut from Bath & Body Works is my jam. I still have plenty of it in stock. I love it. But for the winter time, I kind of picked up some more winter scents, and I love this one. This is the Winter Candy Apple. My spray is getting pretty low. It's like all the way down here. I love this. It smells so good. It's really clean smelling. I don't know. I really like it. I guess I don't mind the smell of apple, like the apple scent, but it's not overly apple. Like, it's mixed with enough things that it's not like you're spraying straight up apple on you. And then of course I love the lotion. This is getting low too. You can see the dent. I really like it. It says red apple, winter rose petals, orange, maple leaf, fresh cinnamon. I don't pick up the cinnamon at all in this. Maybe it's just like at all. I don't pick up cinnamon, but this is a really good scent, and I don't know if it's still out. I'm sure if the semi-annual sale is still going on, which I didn't even participate in because I have so much lotion and body spray, but this is definitely a good one, and I feel like this is a good one all year. Like, it's not just winter. I mean, I know it says holiday on it and it looks all holidayed, but it's not just winter appropriate. I mean, I feel like you could wear it all year. It's a really good scent. I really, really like it a lot. Would I say it's like I'm obsessed with it like Waikiki Beach Coconut? No, but close, but close. So, okay, that's my body products. Now we're gonna go ahead and get on into makeup. So like I said before, I've been really keeping it basic. There's days I go to work without makeup, which is so weird for me because, I mean, most days I go without makeup, which I never would have done that before, and I don't know why I've gotten so lazy. I don't know basically what my deal is, but I want to get back into it because I do enjoy it, but it just, there's some days where it's like you're running around with your head cut off, you're trying to get the, you know, Grace ready for school, me ready, lunch is packed, breakfast. It's just, sometimes it's just a lot. So I feel like I've gotten really lazy and I go to work a lot of times with nothing on, and I hate doing that because I have so much beautiful makeup here that I could really create beautiful looks, but I just don't do it. So I'm hoping to get back on track with that. So when I do wear makeup, my favorite primer of all time, hands down, I mean, I've gone through quite a bit of this, is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. It looks like this. It does come with a pump. This is amazing. I love it so much. I mean, you put it on and it leaves such a beautiful tint and glow to your face. I feel like you could just put this on and then just go out the door and you would just be looking so glowy and beautiful. I absolutely love this primer. I feel like it does keep my makeup on. It gives my foundation a really beautiful glow without me looking greasy. I mean, I'm pretty dry skin, so I don't have that issue anyway, but I don't want to look greasy. I want to look glowy, and this does that. I love this product. The more you use, the more glowy that you look, so you do want to be careful with that. I found at first sometimes I would use almost too much and I would be like disco ball, but now I found the right amount. I just do like a pump and a half, and I, you know, put it all over, apply it all over to my face. Well, let's try that again. I apply it all over my face and it just looks really beautiful, and my foundation just looks so pretty on it. I really love this primer so much. It's so good. I'm pretty far down. I'm like down to here already. I've used so much of it, but when I run out of this, I will definitely repurchase because it is beautiful. And then foundations, one of my favorite. Now, I bought this last year, probably summertime maybe, or maybe even the beginning of the year. Maybe it was, you know, it was before summer, so it was probably like February, March time, so almost a year ago. And it's the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This is beautiful. I'm in shade number 2. I absolutely love this foundation. It, like, when I first saw it all hyped up on YouTube, like, everybody was like, oh, it's so luminous, it's so beautiful, it's so this. I don't really find that it's really overly luminous, not like what I was expecting. I guess I was just taking what I heard other YouTubers say. and thinking it was like this really like glowy, but it's not. I mean, it's definitely not matte, but it's more of a satin finish. And you know, when I use it with the Becca primer, it does get a little bit more glowy, but it's just really beautiful on the skin. It's very natural. It doesn't get cakey. It just looks like your skin, but 10 times better. So I really love that. So that is one thing that I do want to say is, like, if you're going for this because you think you're going to get an overly like dewy bam foundation, you're not going to get it with this. Now the Laura Mercier Luminous Silk Foundation, or no, that's what this is called. Or is that what it's called? I don't remember, but there's a Laura Mercier one, Silk Cream or something like that. That one is really glowy. This one is more of a satin finish, but it's just really beautiful. It's very natural. I don't have an Armani counter near me, so I just went on Armani's website and they have like a shade finder, and it said I was shade 2, and it's a perfect match. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. So this is something that I wear all the time. Like, I bought it and I'm like, I'm only gonna save that for special occasions because it's $65. And now I'm like, screw that. Like, I don't go to special occasions hardly ever, so I'm gonna wear it and enjoy it because I bought it. And so every time I wear makeup, this is usually what I put on, and I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. Okay, so the next foundation, this is a sample I've been working on. I got a bunch of little foil packets, and then this came with a Sephora order, and this is almost done. This is the Josie Maran Vibrancy Argan Oil Foundation. I love this. This is a sample. Like I said, it came with a little pump. This is the shade, I think it's Dynamite. It's not even on here. Yeah, it is. Dynamic. It's Dynamic. This is what's on my face today. It's a beautiful silky foundation. I don't like the real thick dry feeling foundations. This just kind of glides on. I do have to be careful though, because if you do apply too much, it can get a little cakey, but this is a beautiful foundation. I just kind of guessed my shade when I picked the sample at Sephora. This is a little bit light, so sometimes I do have to mix it with other foundations that I may have on hand to kind of darken it up a little bit, but today I did not, and I feel like it looks really good. I really like it. I think it's beautiful. When you get up close, your just skin looks real silky and it's real smooth, and it does kind of glow. I guess that argan oil in it just does give it some kind of glow to it, which I really enjoy. So I really like this. Will I pick up the full size? Probably not until I get through some of my other foundations that I have here. I did toss out quite a bit of them, so I only have like 4, but I feel like I should use those up before buying another $40-something foundation. So but this will definitely be in the back of my mind when I'm ready to purchase a foundation. So yeah, it's a really good one. I really like it. As far as concealer goes, now this is an oldie but a goodie. The NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I've had this for a couple of years, I think. I put it away because on its own it is too creamy. It creases like no joke. And I hear so many people on YouTube say that it doesn't crease, and I don't know how they don't get it to crease, because it creases like a mofo on me. And I think it's because it's so creamy, but I do love the way it looks so radiant under the eyes, because I feel like it doesn't look, because sometimes under the eyes can be so harsh looking when you get something a little bit too dry. So I love the way it's radiant, but it's too radiant, and on its own, even when I set it with something, any type of powder, I mean, it creases in no time. So I don't like that about it. I'm in the shade Vanilla. Yeah, Light 2 Vanilla, and it does kind of have a pinkier tone to it, which I really enjoy under the eyes because it kind of brightens it for me. So what I've been doing is, because I want to use it up because I've had it, I've been mixing it with my other newfound favorite concealer of all time. I know you guys have heard about this, and you're probably gonna be like, oh my god, here's another one, but it's so good. It's the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I got mine in Fair. Now, this took me ages to find. I just recently got this last month because it was sold out everywhere. So I went into an Ulta. Finally, we were at a town where there's a pretty good size Ulta in it, and so I went in there and they had just several shades. So I was convinced, like, okay, I'm gonna need light because Fair looks too light. Well, I swatched them. I kind of walked around the store. Light turns so dark and oxidized on my skin. It looked straight up pinky orange. So I went ahead and went with Fair. It is really fair though, but I really enjoy it. It's very thick and the wand is huge. Like I said, I'm sure you guys have seen it, so I'm not gonna bore you to death. It's a really huge wand, but this stuff is really good. It is very thick, so you don't want to use too much, but mixed with the Radiant Concealer, I mean, this on its own I love. Okay, on its own I absolutely love it. It does not crease, it does not settle. I love it. But since I want to use this one up, I've been mixing the two, and it's such a beautiful combination. I feel like because this is so long wearing, it doesn't crease, it's a little thicker, mixed with a little of this, it helps this not crease as much. So I've been really loving the two of these together, and with this being more pinky, it really kind of helps highlight under there, and this covers any discoloration or darkness I might have under my eyes. So I really love these concealers so much. I still do love my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. That was one of my favorites. I went through like 3 tubes of those, but I really like this Tarte one. It's so beautiful, and it's nice because, I mean, you don't get a radiant glow at all, but I wouldn't say it's matte. It's more of a natural finish, but it's really thick, and it really is full coverage. So, but I appreciate the fact that it's not full coverage where it's like dry or like heavy, because this is not. I'm sure if you use a lot of it, maybe, but I just use very little of it, and it blends out beautifully. So those have been my go-to concealers that I can't live without those. A powder under my eyes I've been loving. Again, I've been trying to use what I have, and it's my NARS Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Powder. I use this to set under my eyes. You don't want to use too much of this because you will get a white cast under your eyes, which is not cute in pictures at all, by the way. But I just use a very little bit, and I just set under my eyes. I feel like it airbrushes it out, it smooths everything out, and it helps my concealer last. So I really love this. I've heard talk that it was discontinued, and then it wasn't, and then it was, so I don't know at this point because I still have quite a bit left. But I really have been enjoying this powder a ton, so that's definitely a favorite of mine. And then an all over face powder. I'm so excited because I finally hit pan on this, but I really enjoy this powder. It's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Ultra Definition Powder. I got it in Fair Cool, and as you can see, maybe not, I have hit pan on it. I use this to set my makeup. It's a very lightweight powder. I feel like you can get fuller coverage with it, but I just lightly dust it all over my face. I set my face with it. I really love this powder. I love it on its own on days where I just put a little concealer under my eyes and just kind of get a big fluffy brush and then brush this all over my face. I love doing that too. It's a really beautiful powder. It's very finely milled. You don't get really like that powdery cake face looking at all, and I really enjoy this powder. It's really good. So there's that, and then let's see, we're getting right through, guys. An eyebrow product that I am obsessed with is this NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. I got the shade Brunette. Oh, I cannot tell you guys, this is so good. It has a nice little brush. I'm about out of it. I need to get a new one. I was obsessed for the Gimme Brow by Benefit forever, and it's like $28. And then I found this, and I don't remember how much I paid, maybe $9 for it, but it's so good. I love the way it brushes through my brows. It gives them a nice tint, and it's just a beautiful product, especially on days where you don't want to mess with your brows, because I'm not like that into my brows. Like, I don't want to sit here and carve them out and do all this defining. Like, that's not my thing at all anymore. And so some days where I just want to like give them a little bit more definition and just kind of tame the brow hairs, because I do have thick brows, this is perfect for that. It gives just enough definition where you don't look like you've overdone it whatsoever. It gives a tint to it, and it kind of calms those hairs down, and it does keep them in place. It's not as harsh as like it doesn't like make them real stiff, but it does stiffen them up to where they don't move around throughout the day. So I absolutely, hands down, love this drugstore product. It's wonderful. Whew, I'm out of breath, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna go on to blush. So my favorite blush of the moment, I love blush. I have a ton of blush, but I got this last year for Christmas, not 2016, but I think 2015, from my mom, and it's the NARS Stephen Klein palette. And I've been really enjoying it. I don't really use the bronzer or like the contour and highlight powders, but I've been really playing with these blushes, and I absolutely love them. There's Robotic, Blasphemy, Luster, and Dolce Vita. I've really been loving Dolce Vita. It's beautiful. So I just mix them together. They're beautiful. I love NARS blushes so much. They apply so beautifully on the skin, and they're pigmented, and I love them so much. So I've been really enjoying this palette a ton. It's just beautiful. I'm not into bronzer right now, but I think that's Laguna, isn't it? Yeah, it's Laguna, which is super popular and I've owned before, but I'm not really into bronzers right now, but I'm sure when I get to that point, if I do, then I can pick up Laguna. That's in this one. And then another one, I still have it in the box, but I got this like 3 months ago, and I am absolutely obsessed with it. It's so beautiful for fall. Like, it's gorgeous. And it's by Laura Mercier, which is the only blush I have by her, and it's the Second Skin Cheek color. and this is in Spiced Cider. It is gorgeous, guys. It's so beautiful. I love it for the fall time. It's just a really, really pretty color. Let me swatch it. These are super smooth, by the way, like super smooth. And I just love how it's kind of like a peachy, almost bronze color, but on my fair skin, it's not too harsh. It's just really pretty, especially if you wear like the reddish browns or like the brick colors, like those really beautiful fall time lip colors. This looks beautiful with it. I love this blush. I wore it a ton over the past couple of months. It's just so beautiful and so silky, and I just can't live without it. It's beautiful. Okay, so a highlighter. I love my highlighter. I do an oldie but a goodie that I recently rediscovered, and I use it pretty much every single time I wear my makeup, is MAC Soft and Gentle. This is a mineralized skin finish. This is old packaging. I've had it for a while, but this is so beautiful. What I really love about this is you can build it up and get a really ba-bam highlight, but it sets so beautifully on the skin. It just like melts into your skin. It doesn't just sit on top and look splotchy when you get up close. Like I feel like if I get up close with this, like it just looks like it's coming from within, and I love that. I think it's beautiful. So I've been really enjoying this. And it's kind of more of a pink champagne color. I think it's beautiful though, and I love it. And like I said, it is old packaging, but nonetheless it still works, and I love it. I'm really glad I rediscovered it in my collection because I've had it for a long time. Okay, so as far as mascara, this has been one of my favorite mascaras. I love it. This is my second or third one over the past several months, and it's L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly, but it's in the waterproof formula. I typically do not like waterproof mascaras, but this one I feel like really just keeps my lashes curled. It holds the curl. It keeps them on all day. I don't get the flakes underneath. It's really beautiful. It has like a really neat kind of like winged out wand, but I find it separates, it gives me length, it gives me volume, and the waterproof formula, it stays on really beautifully. It's in Blackest Black. I love it for the drugstore. You can't beat it. So let me know if you guys have any drugstore mascara favorites, because I'd love to check them out. Like when this is done, I'd love to check out some new ones, because I know there's been a bunch of new ones that have come out recently, but I don't know which ones are like happening right now, you know? Okay, so the last thing I'm going to talk about is lip products. Now, I have a lot of lip products. Lip products and blush are probably my two favorite categories in makeup. Like I love them so much. But again, like I've told you, I've been kind of lazy, so I haven't been really wearing it. So I wanted to share with you the few products that I have been wearing. So the first thing is this Korres. It's the Korres Lip Butter in Jasmine. This is beautiful. It's super hydrating, and it does kind of have like a pinkish glow to it. I've really made a major dent. So most of the time I use this obviously as like a lip moisturizer, just to really moisturize my lips. But there's days like when I'm running out the door and I'll just put this on. It gives just enough glow, nothing crazy, nothing like where someone's gonna be like, oh, I love your lip color. Like it's nothing like that, but it gives them kind of a glow, and then you get that really nice moisturized effect, which I love. So this has been a really big favorite for me. I use it all the time. I just love it so much. And then I have two more favorites. So a lipstick that I have become obsessed with, which it's so funny to me because I have so many lipsticks high end, and I just keep reaching for this. And it's by Essence, and I got it at Ulta. I think it was like $2.99 or $3.99. It's in the shade Cool Nude. I don't even know like what the name of it. It just looks like this. Guys, I've made major dent on this thing. I mean, you could tell it's nubbed down. I love this. This stays in my purse. This is something that is definitely on my lips, but better. It's super creamy and hydrating, and it's just really beautiful, you guys. I mean, it is such a beautiful nude color. It has that mauve tint to it, but yet it has some brown to it. It's just absolutely beautiful. It is definitely more on the cool side, but I feel like I can throw this on with anything, even if I have no makeup on, and it just looks so good. So definitely a lip favorite for me. And like I said, it was, I know it was like $2.99. It was super cheap, and I keep it with me at all times. I love this lipstick. It's so beautiful. Okay, and last but not least, I've had this in my collection for quite a while. I jumped on the hype when everybody was, you know, hyping on this, and it's the Marc Jacobs lip. What is it? Enamored Lip Lacquer in Sugar Sugar. I have this on top of a Wet n Wild lipstick today, and I really like this. It's really pretty. I know a lot of people say it's beautiful on its own. I feel like it's too nude for me on its own. It's really creamy, and it gives your lips a really good like lacquered effect, but it's not like too creamy where it slides everywhere, like where you know, you've used those lip glosses where they're like super like glossy and they just kind of like slime all over or just come off like when you just talk. This is not like this. This has a little bit more, not sticky, but it's more thicker, I guess, maybe more thick effect to it, and so I feel like it really stays on nicely, and it leaves a really nice effect to your lips. So I've really been enjoying this. I only have this one, and I have the shade Moon Glow, but I've just been pulling this out. I'll wear this one over this Cool Nude color by Essence. I mean, I'll put it over like on top of anything. It really just, it's so nude that it just kind of just makes it glossy, so it, you know, it doesn't really change the color, I don't feel. So I really like this as well. So that's it, guys. That is my recent or current beauty favorites. Like I said, I've been a little bit lazy with it, so I haven't really worn a whole lot of stuff, but if I do, these have been my go-to products, and then I showed you some of my skin, you know, favorites. And so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for the person who requested it, and let me know if you have any more requests or anything, you know, anything you recommend, because I love checking out new things. I'm not like, I guess, as obsessed with YouTube as I was, so I don't like jump on everything that comes out. I don't do any of that anymore at all. So, but I mean, if you guys have a really good product that's recommended, I would love to check it out. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the views on my Torrid haul or my plus size clothing haul. I really appreciate it, guys. It was so much fun to film. I'm going to kind of put myself on like a halt as far as clothes shopping, because I've bought so much recently, and I feel like I always tend to go for like my comfy clothes. Like I have like those certain few clothing pieces like where I always gravitate towards, and I've gotten so much cute stuff. I do have like 3 shirts that I got from Torrid a couple of weeks ago that came, or not a couple of weeks ago, maybe a week ago, that came in after I filmed that haul. So those are probably like the last, there's just 3 shirts, so I may just do like a quick Torrid haul maybe, but those are like the last shirts that I'm gonna get for a long time. I'm really gonna put myself on a halt for right now, like a no buy, because I have so much stuff, at least until I start wearing some of the pieces that I got. So anyways, I know that's rambling, but I just thought I'd let you guys know. So I may jump on here and film that real quick, because there's just 3 shirts, and just do like a quick clothing haul. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!